Today we're going over how to play heads up hold'em poker. Now before you play any game in the casino, I recommend going to wizardofodds.com and actually seeing the best odds and strategies for the game so that you can have the best possible chance of winning in the casino. Now these games are alphabetized and there is a heads up hold'em poker, but I am not going to actually use the heads up hold'em poker suggestion card that's here because in this game here, there is a 3x raise. Instead, the strategy that I tend to use when I play is the ultimate Texas hold'em strategy. And the reason being is because the game that I play has a 4x raise. So I tend to use this card here and you see it on the streams as well. Now, just because you do have this card, it does not necessarily mean that you're going to win in a session, but it does give you the mathematically best chances of having a successful session. So before playing any casino games, I suggest that you learn the rules of the game, the strategies, and the optimized way to play. When it comes to betting, we have a variety of options of how we can bet on this game. We can bet on the top portion only, which is the bonus section. You have the option of betting just one of the bonuses or all three if you wish. Please note that if you play on the bonuses, you could actually beat the dealer's hands and still not get paid because the only way that you'll get paid is if you have trips or better or a pocket bonus. You have the option of not betting any bonuses and only betting on the bottom half, which includes the ante and odds, and then the raise section of the board. Now notice that the antes and the odds, there's an equal sign right in the middle. And the reason being is because whatever bet you make on the ante, you have to match that bet on the odds as well. Now the raise portion of the bet is the reason this is my favorite game in the casino because we have options. We can 3 or 4 times our ante pre-flop, 2 times our ante after the flop, 1x our ante after the river, or fold altogether. If you're confused, don't worry because there are sample hands ahead. And the last betting strategy you have is to bet a combination of the top portion of the board and the bottom portion of the board, which is how I tend to play. Now the reason that I chose this first hand is not because it is a 4x hand, but because many people that saw this hand thought that I should have won the hand and not pushed it. But as you will see right now, I am playing with 2 pairs of 3s, pairs of 7s, and the ace kicker, and the dealer is also playing with the same 2 pairs and the ace kicker as well. Notice that even though I had a queen kicker, it does not come into effect and we're playing the best 5 cards. In fact, you don't even have to use any of your cards if the best 5 cards are on the board. Now I did choose this hand because a queen 9 suited is a 4x hand. I do have 30 on the ante, so I always elect to 4x my bet. So I'm going to put 120 on the back of that on the raise portion. And as this hand plays out, you will see that I get trip 9s and I am going to get paid 3 to 1 on the trips plus as well. Now the dealer obviously qualifies because there's already a pair of 9s on the board, so I'm going to get paid on the raise, the ante, and on the trips. Now I will not get paid on the odds portion of the bet because you need to have a straight or better for that. And if you notice, the dealer also made a mistake, and it's why I also put this hand in here because anyone is capable of making a mistake. And I just want you to be aware that you always have to protect your hand. All right, so in this hand here, we have a 9-8. So I'm not gonna take my option of 3 or 4x pre-flop. But as you see, I did hit the 9 on the flop, so I'm going to 2x the ante. That's why I have 30 on the back end. And a 2 pair is always a strong hand in this game. And if you notice, the dealer does not qualify. When a dealer does not have a pair or better, they will push back the ante. You will not get paid on the ante. And here, the only place I'm going to get paid is on my 2 to 1. Now in this hand here, I selected this hand because I do have a 2-3. Now I always say don't play blind because if I don't hit with a 2-3, you will not beat the dealer. But in this hand, the dealer gave us the smallest possible flush, which is a 2 high flush. And if you notice, the dealer did beat us with a 5 high flush. So on the bottom portion of the board, you do have to beat the dealer. That's why we're not going to get paid on the odds. But on the bonus section, you always get paid whether you beat the dealer or not. Know all your bonus payouts always. And as you can see in this hand here, an 8-2, not a good combination of cards. So we're definitely going to check that. We don't hit the flop, so we're not obligated to bet. We're going to check that as well. and the turn in the river was no good to us, so I'm going to surrender our hand. We're not obligated to play, so we're just gonna fold the hand. Don't put any more money on that. And yes, a dealer had us beat. Now I do hope that this quick tutorial was helpful. If you want to see more gameplay, take a look at the Heads Up Hold'em Poker playlist that I have. Thank you.